This is Nerve Radio.
Jamie, go on. Where's your mind at?
Wait, what are we talking about? Are we talking about us winning on the weekend?
No, we're not. We're talking about losing on Tuesday and collapsing down into the Europa League.
Yeah. Ollie got what he deserved, didn't he?
He certainly did.
His own fucking fault. I didn't understand his tactics. Like,
I don't think there were tactics, but I mean they were pretty shoddy.
I knew as soon as I saw the starting lineup, we were playing for a 0-0. When I saw five at the back with two defensive midfielders.
That's crazy.
I don't understand why we didn't just go for it and try and beat them, because there's so many reasons why we should have just gone for it. Like, we beat them. This is a team we beat 5-0 before.
Yeah.
They also didn't have their best defender in Upamecano. So we've beat 5-0 before. We don't have the best defender. On the weekend, we've just played against Bayern Munich, where we've drawn 3-3. They've literally just had to... So they'll be so fatigued after that game because they've had to put so much into that game. And he needed to beat us, so they would have been chasing the game. So we've got all those factors on why we could have gone and attacked them and scored. And instead, we played into their hands, tried to sit back, and then as soon as they go 1-0 up, their tactics will just change, and then we're the ones who have to attack it. So he just absolutely fucked it.
He didn't do one thing right that game, which annoys me, especially when we go 2-0 down within 15 minutes and he waits until half time to change 5 at the back and 2 CDMs. And then he tries about 8 different left backs. So
I think you guys are being a bit too harsh here.
It's hard to pick the brains of Ollie sometimes.
Yeah, but why has Luke Shaw been rushed back? Because Luke Shaw struggles with his fitness anyway. So like, to rush him back into the team, like someone like Twanzebe should have been starting. I mean, we shouldn't have been playing 5 at the back anyway.
Here's the issue. Twanzebe had a wonder game against Paris Saint-Germain when we beat him 2-1.
Yeah, he's not.
Have we seen him since?
No.
Well, it came on, but
Probably for the best that you haven't, because he's overrated anyway. So.
To be fair, I thought he played well when he came on, well as you could done when you're 3-2 down. But I thought when he came on against Leipzig, he was.
I've never seen a manager that has no fucking clue about in-game subs. Like, he was literally just throwing people on. Like, we needed a goal, and he's just bringing on a centre. He's just replacing our centre back and our right back. He's just like throw it and replacing the left back as well. We need a goal, and he replaces fucking 3 out of the 5 defenders by just shoving Twanzebe, Timothy Mensah, and Brandon Williams on.
I understand if you have to make one defensive change to change formation and shape, but the amount of times.
How is it
Brandon Williams had a good impact on the game?
Max, just don't talk during this discussion.
Well, he did have an awful, mate. That sub.
Why have we brought him on? Why have we brought on Fosu Mensah?
I know Jamie hates him, but Dan James was unused sub. Mata was.
I would have actually.
Agallo was an unused sub. The most attacking players we've got on the bench were not used.
I would have rather seen James and Mata. Like, I don't understand why we were just changing defenders. Like, why did we sub Twanzebe on for Lindelof? Well, what was the actual reasoning behind that?
I don't know.
It makes no sense. He was just changing random positions and just hoping something changed.
I don't know. I'm sure if you ask Ollie, he'll say, "Oh, I'm just doing what's best for the club."
Decided to turn the accent on there for the last word, did you?
What's best for the club?
I think it was. I literally put that whole thing down to him.
Yeah. It was mainly his fault, and
I give 95% of the blame to Ollie because it took us 75 minutes to realise we could have actually just attacked this team and scored goals. Like, it wouldn't have actually been that hard.
To be fair, I mean, the penalty we got, we're going to talk about in conversation, but I mean, whatever. And the second goal was, I mean, if that goal was disallowed because Maguire handballed it, I would have bloody broke something, even though we weren't going to come back anyway.
I mean, the fact that he gave us hope just makes it even worse.
Yeah, it's like, well, we could have actually scored 2 goals like in the previous 75 minutes, but
That last chance as well, when the defender tried to intercept it, and like it just pure luck, it just hits the keeper and stays out. Like,
yeah, small margins, as you said.
I thought it would have been so classic of recent United to actually get a free out of that.
I mean, we don't deserve to go through if that happened.
That's
So,
sort
I
of
mean, I take it obviously, but
when we've been going behind in so many games, and it's like Ollie's sort of just getting away with it by like we keep coming back. But this is like one of those games where he's just not got away with it, and
yeah,
he's sort of his lack of tactics has just come undone. It's just killed me inside, because we've literally spent this whole time laughing at Arsenal for being in Europa League.
Yeah, and now we join them. I did have a think. Now Inter are back down to the Europa League, is now we can finally have that Inter United Europa League final we wanted last year.
They're not back down. They came fourth.
No, mate, they went out in the.
Oh.
Yeah,
group stage.
Shakhtar Donetsk came third. They came fourth.
Oh, well, that's embarrassing. That is.
Well, they have got a team full of ex-United.
Yeah, what else do you expect?
You've got to expect to bottle it. That have you seen that Sanchez header in the last minute was blocked on the line by Lukaku?
I saw something about that, but I didn't actually see it.
It's
Do you actually think Alexis Sanchez could help Man United now?
No.
Yeah, no, you can't just accept this is what I mean when I say people are gonna go to like the Italian league and Spanish league and perform.
Smalling's
Like,
performing in the Spanish league,
right.
and
It's actually Ashley Young's gone to Inter Milan and performed. Like, it's just a lot easier to do well in teams like that than it is to do in England. So you can't just say, Sanchez is doing well in Inter Milan. He definitely do well for us after the shite we had to put up with. So I used to love Sanchez, and every game I'd give him a chance, and I'd be like, right, this is the game that he's going to come good.
I think everyone kind of did that.
Yeah, every week it was the same shite.
That's what I do with Dan James. I just hope there's going to be a bit of magic.
You just hope he'll do something to prove me wrong, but it's not happening.
He scored a Champions League goal. What else can you say?
Another player that's happening with as well is Aaron Wan-Bissaka, because he's dog shit as well.
Yeah, he was a nightmare. The defense, like, I can't see two polar opposites than United's attack and United's defense.
Yeah, well, we scored the third most goals in the group stage out of any team. And
thanks, Leipzig, for that 5-0.
I think I sent that to the group. Like, I think out of like the top 10 teams that scored the most goals in the group stage, they all went through apart from us, and we scored like the third most goals and went out.
It's the whole defense, but that centre back partnership, I'm going to throw up next time I see it. I just think, I don't know whether he's trying to protect them or not, because Wan-Bissaka keeps going in, and he's crap defender the back post, and
I think
Tellez is starting to do that as well, and I just feel like they're not confident with the back two. That's why he got 2 CDMs. We're just trying to protect Maguire and Lindelof from anything,
I feel like we'd be making a really big mistake if we let Dalot go. Like, if we let him leave permanently after this loan, because like he's looked really good for AC Milan. I think he's really good going forward, and he's going to improve defensively because he's only young. I do
like Dalot.
I see more potential in Dalot than I do in Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
I think that's a bit too far. But
how is that too far?
we have contrast.
But Dalot improves defensively than Aaron Wan-Bissaka improves going forward. Aaron Wan-Bissaka has League 2 level footballing ability when it comes to trying to attack.
Well,
if that
shouldn't attack then.
Yeah, but when you got right back who's not allowed to attack, it just kills the team. I think I would rather see us get Dalot back off loan and play him instead. I can't keep.
I get Dalot back because there's rumours that United are in for Kieran Trippier, Now that's got to be for competition, not starting place.
Yeah, I don't see why Trippier would leave a starting place in Atletico Madrid's team to come and fight for a place of Aaron Wan-Bissaka at United.
I don't know.
It makes no sense. Like if he does do that, it's just because he wants to come back to England. But
Yeah. To be fair, that I know technically we lost our Champions League spot against Leipzig, but that Istanbul game, I have flashbacks to that corner that Demba Ba went and scored the other end from. That's the reason we're going out.
the fact that we beat them so easily in the game at Old Trafford as well just shows just like how much we fucked it up and how easy it was just to beat them twice.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, did everyone else beat them? Yeah, everyone else beat them twice.
Yeah.
Apart from us.
And I mean, they're Tarkish champions, but I mean, we should be trouncing them.
I was saying that like, it's not the worst thing in the world in terms of who we've gone out to. Because it's not, if we was in like Chelsea's group or City's group and we went out, like the group they've got, it'd be a lot worse than going out Champions League finalists and semi-finalists. But the fact that we beat both of them, we were on 6 points after 2 games, and then to go out, it's so fucking shy. I don't want to watch Thursday night football again. I can't do it.
Hang on,
We're not gonna win the Europa League. So the only thing it's gonna do is just affect our Premier League form. We're gonna be playing on Thursdays.
I'm just thinking for a second. With the Champions League draw, what were we in the same pot as Chelsea?
I've got.
How have Chelsea gone into a group with Rennes, a random team, and Sevilla, while we've gone into a group with last year's runners-up and last year's semi-finalists, and we finished a place above Chelsea in the league? I'm clutching at straws there, but it is an interesting thing to talk about.
Well, you both sort of finished around the same positions.
Well, yeah, but you know, they finished fourth, we finished third. No matter how many points or goal difference it was.
Whether they got to a semi-final or not, they base it off the league position.
Yeah, PSG.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, PSG and Leipzig just aren't that good. Like, realistically, none of them are going to win the Champions League.
No.
PSG, I don't rate highly at all. So yeah, we've only got ourselves to blame for absolutely bottling that. I mean, when the group, it's just again, they've just given us hope, haven't they? Like when the groups came out, I don't think I thought we had a chance of getting out of the group, and then they gave us that hope, and then went and fucked us. It just seems to be a very regular occurrence now that we get the hope. Like we're doing well in the league now. We've got some hope. And then I said within 3 months, I'm probably going to want Ollie out because it's going to continue, is it?
I mean, you know, Man United, they're probably going to beat Manchester City now, won't they? Because that's the inconsistent world in which we live in as Man United fans.
See, so I just want to continue this decent league form now. Like, forget about the Champions League and just try and do something half decent in the league.
That's the way I'm looking at it. I'd rather focus on the league than the Champions League. I know we're almost definitely not going to win the Premier League, but while we're still up there,
we'd never win the Champions League. It's just about getting as far as you can.
It's about not tuning into BT Sport on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather we did what Inter Milan did and just came fourth in the group.
Yeah, no, totally.
Because we're not going to win the Europa League, and we've just got to watch Thursday night football for a few games now.